the ball.
Now, is there any way for the coaches to kind of get a gauge in terms of where the clock is at? Can they ask the refs where the timing is at, or they just have to wait for that 3-minute flag?
The timers are on the side, and you can ask them, but it's unfortunately, we watch so much American football, we get the wrong sense of timing.
Two
how much time's left?
For the price of one. So for $10, 2 people will be admitted to Richardson Stadium. That's Saturday, October 17th, 1 o'clock, Richardson Stadium.
Well, Holy Cross certainly has all the momentum right now. Regi playing well, but they need something to spark them to get back in this football game.
But it hasn't been a one-sided game by any means.
No.
I mean, I think the fourth and short that Regi didn't get was costly, and the roughing the kicker or contacting the kicker call was tough. Otherwise, it'd be 0-0 or 14-0 the other way.
Quite right.
So Dashville kicking the ball. 5:22 left. We just found out thanks to Mr. Esford.
And this is Iggy returning the kick again. He's got a
nice
nice hole
run
there. A good play by Keller to close that gap, though, make the tackle. And Regi takes over now at about the 40-yard line.
That's a very good return.
About 5 minutes left in the half now. Let's take a look at this return.
Now we have the Regi coaches, Scotty McCann, coming to ask the commentators the time. Caught cleanly, accelerates up the hole, reads his block, nice cut there. Another nice cut, and again, a nice acceleration up the hole, and textbook tackle by Nate Keller. I hope it's Nate. And so, Regi spread out a little bit more in this time. Yeah, looks like an I backfield.
And they do
toss
a bit
counter.
Of a reverse. Basto's looking to get the corner.
Nice run.
Fights nicely there for about 5 or 6 yards.
21 for Holy Cross came out and make the play.
On the
Long, I believe it's Tyler
field.
Long.
And also the canteen is
so there's a little toss counter, a little toss action to the right, and then he has a pulling guard coming back. But a nice hard run. He lowers his shoulders nicely and picks up.
It's a couple extra yards. Just
7 yards on the play, 6.5. There's plenty of time here for Regi to mount a drive and close the gap before halftime. High formation.
Bennett
balanced.
Back to pass.
Throwing to the tight end.
They're a bit behind him there.
I don't know if he was throwing to his wideout on a post or to the tight end on a flat.
Nonetheless, it is 3rd and about 4 now for Regi.
So the clock will start when the referee blows it in here. It's not in the last 3 minutes where the clock. So the clock's going to start right now, and the time's ticking.
And the last 3 minutes is stop time after every play, is it?
After an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
The running play, it stops until he blows it in, but after an incomplete pass, it will only start after the snap of the ball.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 4 for the Panthers, and it looks like a handoff inside
Another
to Bastos.
counter.
He's going to have to fight for it. Great defense there by the Crusaders. They stack the line and push him back. Looks like for a loss, in fact.
Aaron Brownlee, Jay Mackey in on the tackles, along with number 52, Grossman, another grade 9.
And the punting unit coming out for the Panthers.
This will be an important defensive stance for Regi, because if Holy Cross drives again, a 21-0 halftime score is much tougher to come back from.
There's certainly enough time for them to get down the field as well, so we'll see what happens here.
3.5 minutes until halftime.
Number 18 back, Troy Almeida to kick for Regi.
His first punt was actually nice kick.
Very
See if he
deep,
can pin him
yeah.
back as well. Not bad, down to about the 35. And this is
Nice
Richardson
tackle.
trying to bring it back, but a nice tackling by Regi.
Number 23 in to break the play up, Joe Kenny.
Great play by Regi on the special teams, and that stops him about the 35. And that's where Holy Cross will take over.
And now we just had the 3-minute warning. So you can see here, Joe Kenny, another grade 9 Wolf Island kid, comes down hard. I believe he's Wolf Island. I shouldn't say that. I do know he's a St. Martha kid, though. Scott McCann, Will Garrison, Mike Bastos, the Regi coaches going on the field.
And what would they be talking to the kids about here? Just staying in their lanes, not trying to do too much?
Remind them just of the basics, tackling responsibilities, keeping their composure. Offensively, they're probably about clock management, what play they're going to run, a couple things, here's where you may see the little wrinkles that you worked on, right? You got.
Well, 2 of the big plays by Holy Cross, in fact, it's been off play action, and Ricci, the backers, and in fact the halfbacks have all seemed to bite on that. So maybe he's just reminding them about that as well.
Sometimes it's a defensive strategy, though, to say, go ahead and hurt us in the air. You're not going to hurt us on the ground. We're going to make you throw. If you're going to beat us, it's going to be in the air. Or they feel athletically they can just do both and cover people in man-on-man situations. Now, the other than the one where he got behind, Brody Miracle got behind, the coverage has been pretty decent.
That's been good.
And the bootleg, I guess, down here.
Yeah, on that last touchdown. Now, if you're the Holy Cross coach, what are you saying to the guys now?
Just remember your responsibilities, know the count, keep it simple. Keep it rolling, no turnovers. I mean, it's a funny time for a coach because on one hand you want to mount a drive and kind of really feel good about yourself at halftime, but a mistake at this point could turn the game
really
around.
Turn the game
right?
around.
So you.
Okay, so Holy Cross takes over at about the 38-yard line or so.
Trips right with an eye backfield. Tight end on the left. Handing it up the middle to Eric Dodwell. So either this is a conservative, let's run the clock out and go to halftime with a 14-0 lead, or let's set something up. It'll be interesting to see. Well, they're in hurry up. So that's what Mr. Hunter would have been going
to get
over
a score
at,
in. Second and about 7.
Little bubble pass to nicely defended by Adam Moody again.
And about 3 guys in on the tackle.
But Tom Dashel leapt over him and picked up a 3-yard gain.
Putting Liam Brandon on the tackle. It looks like a fumble, in fact, and Reggie's got the ball.
You can see Adam Moody here coming up aggressively, causing Tom Dashel to jump over. And the people closing in.
And that's where the ball comes out. Liam Brandon on a hit, and the ball seemed to come out there. Couldn't see it on the replay when it comes out, but referees say it was a fumble. Reggie takes over. That's the big play we were talking about.
No, we don't have a review in the booth, and I couldn't tell from that.
Not even a Friday
review.
Night Lights game?
No. We'd have to change the Constitution.
Okay, so big opportunity for Reggie. It's at the 40-yard line. Lots of time left, and a score would change things certainly going into halftime.
Jake Halton in motion.
Go back to pass Bennett.
And he caught it, and he's gone.
Looks like he's going to make a try for the end zone. He is in the end zone for a score. That's number 85, Matt Swift. Big pitch and catch there. David Bennett to Matt Swift. And what a big turnaround for the Regi Panthers. It's now 14-6. They're coming in for the extra point. Take another look at this. Nice pass by Bennett. And Swift caught it in the crowd and quickly got some separation there from the Crusaders defense.
So St. Pierre went for the ball on the play and missed, and Swift squeezed it. The second catch of the night. David Bennett threw it with some authority, and yeah, we got a different ball game.
Nice pass there now. Almeida in to kick the extra point.
High snap, put down,
and it's blocked. Number 52.
Point after is no good.
That's Grossman in on the block. Nice penetration there by the Crusaders. Keeps that now a 14-6 game.
The score with
and we've
a
got
over
about
2 minutes left
2 minutes or so left in the half.
Holy Cross 14, Regiopolis 6.
There's enough time to put a drive here together. Again, the question is field position, and you do not want to give the Regi the ball back right now with the momentum switch that happened.
I don't know what Willie Garris said to them in that timeout, but obviously it worked. He's a genius, that Willie Garris.
Will's been coaching a long time. I remember, I think I was doing the play-by-play of that game when they won about a few years back. So here's where you might see a short kick. And so they...
Not an onside, but a squib kick type thing?
Yeah,
yeah.
Onside.
Onside kick, really.
Now you're allowed to move the ball between the hash marks. There's no hash marks here, but Troy moved it over to the left hash. Brian Mortimer is asking for the referee to come up and check the 10-yard mark because of the expectation of an onside kick. The ball has to travel 10 yards and can be recovered after that moment.
All right, here's Almeida to kick. And he
goes deep down the middle. John Luke fields it cleanly.
Nice hit
nice
there.
Closure.
And a flag on the play as well. That's number 23 for
Joe
Regi.
Kenny.
Joe Kenny. Great
There's
hit.
a flag on the return.
Let's see what this penalty's for.
Usually it's on a returning team. 2 minutes here.
Take another
Here's
look
a
at this.
replay.
See if anyone can pick up this penalty.
So Jean-Luc Richardson catches it cleanly on about his own 20.
Illegal block charged against Holy Cross.
Is that the clip right there on 51?
Great hit by Kenny stepping
2
in there.
minute
So it is
warning is in.
illegal block by Holy
2
Cross.
minutes
That
left
pins them
in the
back
first
now.
half.
2 minutes left in the half. You can try and run the clock out here, you think?
I think you want to go into halftime with the lead. You're up by 8, but you never know. Regi's off a little bit more than spread a little bit with this formation. We got quad look to the right. Fake handoff, draw to Eric Dodwell. Nice cut by the big guy.
Nice gain there by Dodwell.
Picked up about 7. Sometimes in this part of the game, you want to get a first down, and then you might take your shots.
Reassess it. Take another look at this.
So they're going to spread set, and they just give a little draw. Nice block by 65
Nice move
in the
there.
play.
Got another 4 yards
Coming. The right tackle for
there.
Holy Cross.
Second and about 4 now for
Second
the
and about
Crusaders.
4. They're back to this wing T kind of set, and
Oh,
we
that's
have
a false
motion.
Flag on the play.
5-yard penalty for false for motion.
It's 5 yards, whether it's on the defense or the offense. Most of these times it's on the offense, and yet
Offense.
somebody moved.
Illegal procedure charged
Illegal
against
procedure
Holy
offense.
Cross.
The offense knows the snap count, so they can't move unintentionally before the ball snapped.
So we're about 2nd and about 8 now for the Crusaders.
Clock stops with a flag. You can see the referee with his hand in the air. Oh no, we can't. They got the shot of the. So the referee's hand will not drop till the snap of the ball. And Regi's looking for blood. You can tell they're coming aggressively.
Again, up the
Ball
middle.
up the middle. And about a 2-yard gain. A stingy defense for Regi here.
Several people on the tackle there, including Ryan Ashe, number 99 for Regi. So we're at 3rd and 6 for
Third
Holy
and
Cross.
6. This is a tough call. Do you throw the ball here, or do you just kind of keep it on the ground?
What would you do? I throw. Go for blood. Throw.
You throw, the clock stops. If you run, you can kill another 20 seconds off the clock, regardless of whether you get the first down or not.
But the punting hasn't exactly been great.
No,
so.
it's not. And Regi can take a timeout either way. Timeouts on defense at this time are more critical because you can control when the ball snapped to some extent on offense. Back to the full house
All right,
set.
see what they do.
Looks like they're going to come up with
And I
some
guess is going to pass
bootleg.
it.
Nice
He's coming
cut.
out.
He throws
He's
it.
got him open. Oh, Regi
Nice.
almost picked that
picked
off.
by Jake Halton.
Great play by Jake Halton. In fact, nice play by Pendergast to get free there as well. Looked like he was going to lose about 5 or 6 on that.
He put a little bit of height on the ball. That might have been a huge play, but you hear the replay. So they're running this bootleg again that they scored the touchdown on. 50
He was 58. Cole Sullivan was out there
Nice
trying
play.
to tackle. And then
throws
Pendergast
it, and then Halton just kind of extends his arms and almost
just
a
missed
game.
that. You couldn't see, but behind him was Keller, who was wide open and would have been gone. That would have been I think, a sure touchdown had that ball just been another inch or 2 in the air.
So the juniors will get the ball back in good position. Bastos on his midfield, the 55.